Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Jhulelal.
Greetings to all the dignitaries, guest speakers, members, paper presenters, and my dear friends. Hi, I am Shruti Nahata.
And I am Disha Balani. We welcome you all to this special session, and it gives us immense pleasure to be the MOCs of your session.
So now, let us welcome our esteemed guest for the session, Mr. Akash Sinadhira, CA Sudhakara Reddy sir, CA Shri Himanshu Pandya sir. And now I would request CA Dr. Anjali Choksi ma'am, CA Sunil Sangvi sir, and Sahil Saruthia to kindly escort them towards the dais.
We are honored to have you with us, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. Hey, Shruti, you might have often heard कि 10th कर लो, life set है. 12th कर लो, अब तो पक्का set. पर धीरे-धीरे realize होता है कि picture अभी बाकी है मेरे दोस्त.
Yes, absolutely. It is very often late in realizing that the life's real education isn't confined to textbooks, but it is in our everyday scenes. The rush hour traffic that teaches us patience,
The kitchen experiments that teach resilience.
the collaborative efforts at the office that teach teamwork.
This is the simple truth. Life is the ultimate classroom.
Your diploma in adulting is not earned in the lecture halls, but in the everyday lives that catch you off guard.
And hence, somebody rightly said, education is not about grades. It's about preparing individuals for life.
Classroom और education से याद आया, Disha, do you remember the days while we were preparing for our intermediate exams?
Yes, who can forget those days? Those sleepless nights, coffee addictions, hours of marathons and whatnot. Really, these days are a sum of, oh, bhul jaye re chad ja tu kitabon ke pahad 100 baar, ratta maar.
यार सच में, you took us all on a trip down the memory lane. Nostalgia हो गया यार.
Well, when we talk about academics, who can know the importance of clearing these exams, mastering financial theories, and becoming the financial experts more than us?
But today, we are not just talking about the grades and certificates, numbers and equations, but we are talking about the real life cheat codes that makes us unstoppable in the game of life.
We are talking about the hidden gems that emerge when we step out of the classrooms. The gems that inspired us ki
काम करो ऐसा कि पहचान बन जाए, हर कदम ऐसा चलो कि निशान बन जाए.
यहाँ जिंदगी तो हर कोई काट लेता है, जिंदगी जियो इस कदर कि मिसाल बन जाए.
So, to exemplify this in a much better way and to share his words of wisdom, I would invite Shri Himanshu Pandya sir, ex-Vice Chancellor of Gujarat University, to take over.
Hi everyone, good afternoon. I'm Himanshu, working with Gujarat University. First time in my life, basically I'm a scientist, so first time in my life I'm here to address somebody who is taking care of finance and accounts. I don't know how I will sound, but then like the presenter rightly mentioned, that we are here to think about beyond the boundaries, beyond the classrooms, and the life lessons what we have learned during the course of our education journey. Friends, we all are coming across technological advancement. Now ChatGPT is taking over. So the medical science and the artificial intelligence is developing in a way that you are more dependent on the machines than the genuine intellectual what you people possess. It's a big challenge to coordinate and to network between two. But yeah, machine cannot overtake, they cannot overbound the intelligence of the mankind what we have. But are we in a position to use our intellect, whatever we have? Are we given better fields or platforms to perform our abilities? I think these are some of the questions we need to address in detail, and for that, your intervention, your participation is really very important. Friends, whatever we are taught in the classrooms, we try to disseminate the same in our field, but we fail. I don't understand, the syllabus is what we are taking care in terms of examination. When you go for the examination, you have 7 papers to follow. Now you know the examination pattern, the evaluation pattern, how you are awarded degrees, and when you go to the market, when you appear for the interview, you hardly find the questions what you have addressed in your classrooms. So this is the time where everybody is of the opinion that let's have a confluence of syllabus and the wisdom what our elderly people are having with their experiences. The first and foremost important unit is our family. Friends, when we talk to our family, we always talk about our problems, but we hardly try to analyze how they evolved during the course of their life and they have reached to certain level. They are the most important pillars of our life to teach us how to grow further, how to evolve with the practices what we are undertaking in our lives. Let me give you an example. In our university, we have more than 450 startups. You know what are startups? Everybody is talking about startup and innovation today. I think we have the highest number of innovators present in our university system, where technology, financial technology, again the artificial intelligence, machine learning, health science, data science, actuarials, everything is being offered, and they are coordinated and networked with the startup activities. Whenever you are sitting, suppose some of you are here, you are listening to me, but you have certain different ideas in your minds. These ideas are nothing but the basics of the innovation what you try to incorporate in day-to-day activities. Friends, let me tell you something. We have 450 success stories. If I start telling right now, it will take me a month to narrate what these youngsters are doing in our campus. I can give you one example. Her name is Shruti Chaturvedi. She is running a startup called chaipani.com. You can surf. Now what she is doing, she is developing two characters out of the conversation, and immediately she is using on the vlog and blog platforms. So the hits what she gets, based on the hits she earns the money. So her startup is around 80 crore worth within 2 years. We have same example of another girl, which is again hardly of a 20 years age, Shikha Shah. What she is doing, her startup's name is Altment. What she is doing, she is developing yarn out of agricultural waste. You know the pollution which is happening around in the northern hemisphere of our country, where the pollution is a big issue. Even in today's newspaper, every flight to Delhi was diverted to Jaipur and Ahmedabad. So she has a solution for that. Likewise, since ages in your particular field, in the area of chartered accountants, there are classical practices what your seniors are being adopted. When you try to match with the financial policy of the country, whatever you are practicing right now, you are trying to match or cope up with the requirement of the agencies, like it's RBI or your banking system or your financial ventures, whatever they are looking for, you are trying to match their requirements. And you acquire one particular expertise. But then, if you are taken over by the artificial intelligence, if somebody is developing some algorithm and the equation is ready, that how to file a form 2D and 16A, how to file an income tax form, and then how to derive the annual income, how to compare it with the available data and the documents what you have. So within no time, with the use of artificial intelligence and machine learning, your data would be projected for 25 years. So what is the role of CA then? It's a big challenge. So once you are ready with your classical practices, you need to understand the technology which is evolving around you. You need to be there. In earlier times, I know that chartered accountants used to have the, left-hand side and right-hand side account balance sheets. Even from the balance sheet, people used to, identify the mistakes and the loopholes. But now, with the availability of software, it's very difficult. And we coordinate a course on GST filing. So the highest demand of this course is in Gujarat University. It is with GST filing. So some of the GST filers are earning more than the CA earning, Sunil bhai. So it's really a surprise to me that everybody is looking for GST filing and its compliances. What I try to convey here is you have to have a confluence of two understanding. One is your classical knowledge of your chartered accountantship. Another one is the technology. And if you don't possess that knowledge, then what you can do is you can have help. You can network with the people, those who are expert in that area. Now, in the area of cryptocurrency and e-challan, where each and every day is full of technology. And we are dependent on the classical formats of our softwares and the booklets, what we have. Friends, we need to change a lot. We file the income tax returns and the taxation possibilities for our clients. But when it comes to the projection, when it comes to the future, we are not able to ask them. We are not able to, guide them in a way we are supposed to. So my humble request to all of you is, that little bit technological advancement is really very important when you are dealing with your practices. The second challenge is the requirement of the government. I mean, the norms and regulations what government is, trying to convey to the financial world, that how they can address. With the availability of, SEZs, like Dholera Sir we have in Gujarat, we have Bangalore Port City, then again we have, the Colombo Port City, we have Singapore, Malaysia, the Gift City in Gandhinagar. They all are having international agents within their premises. So how to deal with this business? Again, this is a challenge. So with the classical format, you are addressing the international requirements also. So this is a big leap towards the global requirement. So in a way, we can say that we are living in a global village where each and every country citizen would address you, they will come to you for the solutions. Yeah, it's really very easy to deal with the classical formats, whatever we have, and we can be satisfied. But the world is changing very rapidly, very fast, and we need to respond it to that requirement in a way that we can compete the world. And whatever the technological advancement you have, whatever the scientific innovations you have, but if your finance is not organized, you will be in big trouble. So you people are the future of this country to take care of the financial management, and by using the upcoming technologies, how we can evolve with the current practices and we can come up with some new solutions which can, cater the requirement of the global entities. When you talk of IMF, International Monetary Fund, they are also having some regulations and rules with them. But when you try to comply those rules and regulations, where you need, I can give you an example. Like Shruti's company is now about to be a unicorn. That means she'll be dealing with 100 crore transactions. So now she'll be going other than India. So at that time, she'll be looking for the offices around Malaysia, Singapore, Dubai, Abu Dhabi, where the taxation relaxations are there. Once she'll be there, many of the norms, what she is not observing here in India, it will be mandatory her for those countries to establish an office there. And now if she is, exporting some goods from India to the other states, rules are very much there. We all know the export rules are there. But the fintech cities like Colombo Port City, Gift City, and other in Singapore and KL, if you identify the specific requirement of a port or the port of entry, the rules are different because the tax exemptions are there. So I would request you all to undergo the technological advancement, whatever is happening around you. Third one is, which is really very important, is the honesty. We all listen this word right from our childhood that we should be honest in our practices. But then the client's requirement, when your client asks you to give some solution, you are bound to give them some solution. But then when it's within the framework of the rules and regulations, it is really a boon for a client to overcome certain financial queries. I think with the technological advancement and current practices, if you can have a good networking between two, you can do wonders. Very soon, you will be required in space also, because the way we are launching the satellites, the way we are into this remote sensing and surveillance, I think there will be requirement of financial securities during the fundings what we are getting through the funding agencies. I'm confident that the way this particular organization is growing, I think it's wonderful to have such a big number of students from chartered accountant community. They are here to learn something. They are here to develop a network between each other. And I'm told that almost every state is having a participation in this conference. So I congratulate the organizer here and wish you all the good luck, all the very best. But the future is not that easy and classical what we are thinking about. We need to have a network, like we say always, this is the time where a software developer, a designer, a thinker, a philosopher, an engineer, they will be sitting together and they will be giving one solution. So absolute knowledge will absolute your approaches to the others. So I would request you all to have a network, a conducive environment where you all sit together and develop something for the better operations. I can give you an example when we deal with the medical sciences in healthcare. If you have amputation or carcinoma on the lower jaw, you have to have one photograph of yours. With the photographer, a 3D printer or 5D image will be prepared, and based on the 3D images or 5D images, we'll be developing your lower jaw, and it can be replaced with that defected lower jaw, and you will be looking the same what you are right now. So that is the beauty of working in a network, what our startups are doing today. And I would request you, because this community is busy in very deep thought process. So they have hardly time to file their returns and everything, right? So please help them out, how to file the returns and how to comply the financial requirements. So please associate, because in today, if you look at to the data, what we have all over India, we have more than 2 lakh startups working in different areas. And we are about to reach about 100 unicorns. Means they have more than 100 crore business into their portfolios. So please try to evolve with your current practices, be in network, and use the technology and come up with the solution which can be very easy to understand for everyone, not for only CAs. Thank you very much for calling me here, and thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your enlightening words. Now, I would request Anjali Choksi ma'am and Sunil Singhvi sir to kindly felicitate Himanshu Pandya sir.
So now, let us welcome our another guest speaker for the session, CA Sudhakara Reddy sir, co-opted member of SSEB, to enlighten all of us with his words of wisdom.
Very good afternoon. Respected dignitaries on the dais and president and vice president in their absentia. Very good afternoon. So coming to the topic which was given, education beyond academics, what exactly it means. So when topic was given, I got doubt. So what we should speak karke. So when I get through the topic, I understand, when academics is not at your rescue, so education should come at rescue. Let me ask a simple question, all our students sitting here are chartered accountant students, and in the chartered accountant student community, we have one phrase: expect the unexpected. You must all know, no? So let me ask a simple question. Now, what is the basic requirement for becoming an accountant? Basic qualification required to become an accountant? The question is very clear. Basic qualification required to become an accountant. Basic qualification. BCom? That's fine, no? Okay. So do you think BCom is required to become an accountant? Do you think BCom is required to become an accountant? No. Okay, then what is the basic qualification then? Intermediate would be enough? Enough? Acha. Do you think intermediate is required to become an accountant? Again, no. So let me put it straight. See, if you go to supermarket, so there one cashier sitting in the cash counter. What exactly he was doing? You think he is collecting the cash, but the problem is he is passing the entry, isn't it, sir? Once he takes the cash, once he scans the goods, whatever he sold, so once he take the cash and put enter, what exactly is happening? Some background entry is getting posted, that is sales entry. Automatically, the stock ledger gets affected. Now let me ask the same question, for example, purchase entries. Even for purchase entries as well, you don't require a sophisticated accountant to pass those entries. So what I'm trying to make you understand is, now the accountant requirement is being optimized by, satisfied by the machines. So whatever you might have learned too many topics last 2 days, like artificial intelligence, SAP, so many topics you might have, so many speakers might have taken. So those are going to replace the scenario. So in that scenario, what exactly you are supposed to do? What is the expectation from you, from the industry? So you have to rise to the occasion. Let me put my own example. See, myself came from a rural village from, say, Andhra Pradesh. And during my school days, I used to become an engineer. Because from, say, childhood, I'm good at academics in science. So I thought I should become an accountant, engineer. So even in intermediate, I got almost, say, 95 to 97% in all the subjects like physics, chemistry, whatever. And things did not go in my favor. As I told you, expect the unexpected. It will not go as it is. So my financial position did not support. So I had to go for another alternative course. So at that time, so back in, say, 2004, so CA seems to be a bit relatively cheaper one compared to the other courses. So I had to choose CA. The moment I choose the CA, from a rural village directly to a city where I sit in a classroom, I came from a vernacular language medium. So the moment I get into the classroom, what happens? You will be embarrassed. Obviously, by looking at the classroom environment and the way the classes are going on, I could not understand anything. So then slowly I started adjusting towards the situation. And by the time I complete my, say, stage 2, that is IPCC or whatever intermediate now it is called, in the first attempt. And then I joined the articleship. The moment I joined the articles, I thought, anyway, I'm comfortable in the course. So I can definitely complete the course. And by the time I complete, definitely I can get a good job. That's what I thought. When I joined the articles, what exactly happened is, again my father fell ill and I had to be there for the family. So I had to step down from the articleship and then I had to do the night jobs. You don't believe, having this disability again, coming to the rescue of the family. So I started looking after the family. So doing some night jobs of, some US internal and all. So what exactly I'm trying to tell you is, when the situation is not in our hand, how to come up. Definitely this particular course, having the, that particular thing, so definitely would come at your rescue. But the thing is, you should also be rise to the occasion to a situation that you did not even plan. So that's what I'm trying to explain you. And looking at the way the things are going on at the international conference, it's an immense pleasure. So last year at the same date, almost same time, we were in Hyderabad having international conference, and now it is here. So all are enthusiastic here. So anyway, thank you all for giving the opportunity, and thank you all.
In conclusion, let us celebrate the holistic nature of education, recognizing that every experience, no matter how small, contributes to the tapestry of knowledge that shapes our character. Thank you for your illuminating words, sir.
Embrace the lessons from the classroom of life, for it is in these moments that we truly become the learned individuals. तो आज एक हंसी और बांट लो,
आज एक दुआ और मांग लो, आज एक आंसू और पी लो, आज एक जिंदगी और जी लो,
आज एक सपना और देख लो,
आज क्या पता कल हो ना हो.
So now I would request Mr. Akash Sinadhira, a delegate from Sri Lanka, to felicitate our guest with a memento. Now I would request Mr. Sahil Suratia, MCM of Ahmedabad branch of WICASA, to deliver a vote of thanks.
Good afternoon to honored dignitaries. I wish to extend my sincere appreciation to respected Vice Chancellor of Gujarat University, Sri Himanshu Pandya sir. He has to lift for another session. For gracing this conference with his esteemed presence. Esteemed presence and his words have been more than just enlightening and inspired all the students present here to strive for excellence. Your invaluable contribution to this gathering has left an indelible mark for which we are profoundly grateful. Furthermore, I would also like to express my gratitude to Sudhakara Reddy, sir, who is a co-opted member of SSEB. Your insightful thoughts shared over here with us have not only enriched our understanding, but also have provided valuable guidance for our journey toward a brighter future. Once again, thank you both for contributing to the success of this conference and for unwavering support in shaping the aspirations of CA students, which is present over here in this conference. Thank you, all of you.